Hi, Greg Swanson with WarriorMindCoach.com. I want to thank you for participating in this 5-part course on creating mental strength. What I thought I'd do is give you a quick review of what you've learned and provide some additional information so that you can continue your training and progress. So with that, let me jump over and do a review with you.
You've started to work on it and you've started already to see some results in your life. What I'd like to do is take a few minutes and explore what you've learned and how far you've come along. Well, it all goes back to that first worksheet that you got, 11 Secrets of the Mind. Each one of those is a powerful component of changing your thoughts in creating this mental strength. What I suggest is that you take that sheet, print it out, laminate it, and keep it with you, or actually take each one of those 11 secrets and work on that for 1 week. This way you'll have basically a nice 11-week program, and if you wanted to on the 12th week, put them all together. So this way you have a nice 12-week program on working on these facts of your mind. Which brings us to when you in the mind is when you change your thoughts, you change your life. And I hope you understand how powerful that statement really is right now, because when you do change your thoughts, when you change your thinking about who you are, about how the world operates, and about what is out there, you will actually change your life. We then discussed about what and who a warrior is. And that is, it's someone who has conquered themselves mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. All 4 aspects come into play. You can't be a warrior, you can't be disciplined in only one aspect of your life, let's say the mental, and let the emotional and the physical go to heck. So the warrior has control over their physical body, over their mental body, over their emotional body, over their spiritual body. And this happens through a series of practices. But in this particular case, we're talking about the mind, because really everything starts with thought. And so how you think will be able to how you will control yourself, your body, your results in your life. Which leads us into the TFAR model, which says that your thoughts create a feeling, which produce an action, which produce a result. And so you can see how when you change your thoughts, you change your feelings, you'll change your actions, you'll get a different result. We moved into the subconscious and understood how really the conscious mind is only about 5% of what we do in life. 95% of our actions and our behaviors and our thoughts come from the subconscious. So we need to get in there and clean it up. We need to be the gardener of our subconscious mind. We need to clean out the weeds and plant some productive plants, if you will, and trees. And we looked at our filters and how we see and use those to create our world, right? Our filters are our beliefs, our values, our experiences, and how these filters are like glasses, and when we put them on, that's what we'll see. So when we put on a filter of yellow glasses, we'll see the world tinted as yellow. And what we want to do is be able to investigate and question these filters to see if they still serve us or not. And then we went through 5 really simple basic techniques for eliminating negative thoughts and negative thinking. These are very simple techniques, and again, you can just take one of those and work with them. But what I encourage you to do is go through all of them one a day for a while and then get used to them, which led us into how to design a Warrior Mind program. So we talked about taking just a couple of them and using them at a time, as opposed to trying to do all of them at once. If you did everything at once, it might take you an hour, hour and a half, where if you hand selected a few, you would be able to do this program within about 20 minutes a day. And we talked about selecting appropriate goals for your program, knowing what goals align with who you are and where you're going and what you want out of life, as opposed to just haphazard goals where you might get halfway to the goal, that is, and hit a speed bump and quit and then have to start all over again. We talked about investigating the importance of the goals and how much value they will add to you in your life, and then having the discipline to stick it out and go through every little adversity that comes up, because it's through the adversities that you will be able to put into place what you've learned so far. We talked about some sample programs. We gave a 3-week sample program, and what you can do is take those 3 weeks and rotate them to come up with a 90-day challenge. In that, I gave you a 90-day challenge of doing this program for 90 days and documenting the results. Then we talked about the mastery of mental strength, and that is, treat your life like an experiment. What would happen if you dedicated yourself for 1 year to this program, to this process, to this philosophy? 1 full year. We talked about how this year is going to go by whether you do something with it or not. So why not master your mind? Why not master yourself? Become the warrior. Master your body. Master your mental body. Master your physical body. Master your emotional body. Master your spiritual body. Take 1 full year and work on that for yourself. You will be amazed at what you're going to be able to accomplish. So at this point, when I coach people individually or in small groups, the question comes up, how can I continue and deepen my knowledge of this? This is fantastic. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the potential that I have in my life right now. Well, the first thing is you got the material here. So review this material often. Go through it. Use the 90-day challenge. Use the 3-week sample program and rotate it around and create a 3-week, 6-week, 9-week program. Then when you feel that you've gotten that to a level of accountability, meaning that you are accountable for doing what you said you're going to do and you're getting results, then I would suggest pick up Develop the Mental Strength of a Warrior. It's a great book. It has a lot more information into it. It has a workbook that goes along with it, and it'll really take you to the next level. If you've already gotten that, or you really want to jump into it, coach with me. We can work on any aspect of your life, but all of it, we have to have people you need to start taking action so that we can get feedback, so that we can coach on it. So there's 2 options. You can coach with me one-on-one, and that's, we either do that by phone or by Skype, or my Warrior's Quest, which is a 3.5-day one-on-one private intensive. Me and you and nobody else. We go to a retreat. We take care of everything. We release all your negative emotions, your anger, sadness, fear, and guilt. We go through forgiveness, because you have to get rid of these negative emotions first before you can start to create a more empowering life. And then we go and look at what your purpose is in life. And then we investigate your vision. Where do you want to be 1 year from now? And then we create the mission. That is, who do you have to be to create this vision? And we go into beliefs. We go into values. And in this, it includes a 1-year coaching follow-up. So by the time you come out to the Warrior's Quest for 1 year afterwards, you will achieve what you've been after. So again, congratulations, you've made it. Below this video, you'll find a few links. One is I put together all the lessons in a single PDF. So all you have to do is download it. You have it all put together. There's also an e-brochure down there about Warrior Mind Coaching, and then there's a link to go to pick up a copy of Develop the Mental Strength of a Warrior. Again, congratulations. I really hope you got something out of this. Look forward to working with you in the future, and live strong.